Alright, 2010 Traverse front struts. Sorry about the mess, it's been extremely busy. Alright, let the healing begin. Next up, for the strut on this 2010 Traverse all-wheel drive, let's take out these two nuts, hammer the bolts back, nuts on the sway bar end link, use a wrench on the back side and hold it, spin it out, and pull this forward. And then up top under the hood, I'll go into there and show you after, is the 4 bolts that hold it up, which pops right out. Alright, about 15 minutes in. Okay, under hood. GM was nice enough to cover all the struts in for us, so we take out these clips here, here, etc. all the way down. And I haven't tried it on a Traverse, I did it on a Bravada. You don't have to take the wiper arms off, you can actually sneak your hand in there and ratchet them out. With that said, I haven't tried it on a Traverse here. We'll see right away. Alright, like the Buick, you can just get this thing to pull right up. Just take out these little fillies here. Center just pops out, comes up. One of these tools here. Anyway, those are right in there. There are 3 bolts you got to take out, and the strut will fall right out. Also on the other end, if you look on the cowl there, you can see, don't forget to unthread your ground. It sits right about here, it just threads out. And one of the clips that I showed you, one right here. That's it, piece of cake. About 35 minutes into this. 30 minutes. Alright, next up on the old to-do list is we're going to cage this spring on either side so we can take this big nut off the top. I can't stress enough how much pressure this spring is under. It's under thousands of pounds of pressure. I've seen bad things happen to good people with these things, so be careful. Alright. This is your spring with the new cage bolts, or with the cage bolts on it. You have to use these, it's mandatory. This is the new strut and mount. The new bolt put on up here. Basically, yeah, you cage it till you see the pressure come off. On here, you take the bolt off and swap it. The reason I didn't show you guys that is because basically, well, I like the way my face is configured, and if the spring comes off, it's not going to look the same. One important thing to note is, here's the old one. There's that notch right there. You can see that. That is where this spring goes, right here. See that? It butts up against that right there. That's important. Other than that, once you got your bolt on here and torqued, you take this off. Taking it on and off, you just put a wrench right there, and a wrench on the big nut. That was this guy here on the stock one. Spin it off to keep that from spinning. If it's an old strut like this that's just, you know, shot, you're not doing anything with it, you can put vice grips on here to save yourself the headache. Put an impact on there, rip her off. That's what I did. But if you want to reuse it, then you can. Anyway, that's the long and the short. I don't advise wearing flip-flops and shorts in the garage like I am, but it's about 400 degrees today, so I felt it was necessary. Alright, you can see I just kind of set it in there kind of half-assed, but I've got those bolts in there. That's where you adjust your camber. And these are just, you can see in there, finger tight. That'd be your caster actually adjust. You have to take this to a shop after for a wheel alignment. That's what it looks like. Sway bar end link will obviously go right where you took it off there. I don't think Monroe gives anything for the ABS, so you just kind of got a zip tie it in there. But yeah, moving along. It's been going on about an hour now, but I took a coffee break, so subtract whatever, 10 minutes. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, is your finished product. So you got your ABS wire clips there, sway bar end link, strut, new strut mount, old spring, old boot. That's it, piece of cake. This thing up here, that should take you about 2 hours for both sides, and then you need a wheel alignment, obviously. So I won't film the other side, but basically rinse and repeat for the other side. So you got these two, knock them out. That one, knock it off. These were 24, knock it out. You don't even got to hold that side. It's 18, take it out. 15 up top. That's it, done.